What's up, guys? We're back again with another crazy informative video. Today we got Jelly Roll, and this one is Jelly Roll delivers testimony at Senate hearing on fentanyl bill. So I think they're trying to get rid of fentanyl, trying to ban it. And yeah, Jelly Roll obviously had a really troubled upbringing, you know, with his mom and drug addictions and alcoholism, stuff like that, with his dad as well. So this one should be crazy, guys. It should be kind of, you know, uplifting as well as, you know, probably a bit distressing as well, because Jelly Roll, you know, one of the best country singers in the world. This dude has the best voice of all time, guys. He's unbelievable. Just blew up recently, got a big award as well. So yeah, I love Jelly Roll. I reacted to a ton of his music as well, so go back and check that out. This one should be good. His real name is Mr. Jason DeFord. So yeah, let's get it, guys. Let's see what he has to say about it. I don't know anything about this fentanyl bill, so hopefully he explains a little bit.
Used to having a rock and roll band behind me when I have a microphone in front of me.
What do you say? I'm used to having a rock and roll band behind me. Yeah, I mean, he's super famous, guys. Super famous, you know, rock star, country singer, big time.
During the time that I've been given to share my testimony here, I think it's important to note before I start that in these 5 minutes I'll be speaking that somebody in the United States will die of a drug overdose, and it is almost a 72% chance that during those 5 minutes it will be fentanyl related.
And guys, I think that fentanyl has actually decreased the life expectancy in the US. I read that before, so it's one of the worst things ever. That's why I would never touch drugs. I wouldn't touch drugs anyway, but stuff like fentanyl in it as well is scary stuff, man.
Having started that way, Chairman Brown, Ranking Member Scott, and esteemed committee members, thank you for having me. I know this is a bit of a curveball, but I like a little baseball myself. My name is Jason DeFord, but to most I am known as Jelly Roll. It is important to establish earlier that I am a musician and that I have no political alliance. I am neither Democrat nor Republican. In fact, because of my past, my right to vote has been restricted. Thus far, I have never paid attention to a political race in my life.
Political party, and he's probably better off, guys. Those people are like gangs in government, as Jesse Ventura says it.
Ironically, I think that makes me the perfect person to speak about this, because fentanyl transcends partisanship and ideology, gentlemen and women. This is a totally different problem.
That's very true, guys. There's no political party when it comes to overdose and deaths with drugs.
And I was speaking outside to the media, and I gave them a statistic that said 190 people a day overdose and die every single day in the United States of America. That is about a 737 plane. That's what about a 737 aircraft can carry. Could you imagine the national media attention it would get if they were reporting that a plane was crashing every single day and killing 190 people?
That's insane, guys. That's a lot of people. 200 people a day.
But because it's 190 drug addicts, we don't feel that way. Because
very true, guys. That cognitive dissonance is wildly rampant with fentanyl.
America has been known to bully and shame drug addicts instead of dealing and trying to understand what the actual root of the problem is with that. But the sad news is that narrative is changing too, because the statistics say that in all likelihood, almost every person in this room has lost a friend, family member, or colleague to the disease known as addiction. I've attended more funerals than I care to share with y'all. This committee, I could sit here and cry for days about the caskets I've carried of people I loved dearly, deeply, in my soul, good people. Not just drug addicts, uncles, friends, cousins, normal people. Some people that just gotten
crazy, guys. And it's true, man. Like, you don't have to be like a, you know, rich person or a poor, you know, whatever socioeconomic background or race or anything. It's all, everyone knows someone that's lost somebody from drug abuse. I actually know a few people as well, guys, in Ireland that died from drug use. So it's crazy.
In a car wreck and started taking a pain pill to manage it. One thing led to the other, and how fast it spirals out of control, I don't think people truly understand. So many people. Equally, I think it's important for me to tell y'all that I'm not here to defend the use of illegal drugs. And I also understand the paradox of my history as a drug dealer standing in front of this committee. But equally, I think that's what makes me perfect to talk about this. I was a part of the problem. I am here now standing as a man that wants to be a part of the solution. I brought my community
That's powerful.
down. I hurt people. I was the uneducated man in the kitchen playing chemist with drugs I knew absolutely nothing about, just like these drug dealers are doing right now when they're mixing every drug on the market with fentanyl, and they're killing the people we love.
That's true, guys. That's crazy.
I'll be honest with y'all, my desire is to only get older and only do better and be better. I believed when I sold drugs genuinely that selling drugs was a victimless crime. I truly believe that, y'all. My father always told me what doesn't get you in the wash will get you in the rinse. Now I have a 15-year-old daughter whose mother is a drug addict.
That's karma, guys. You know, he sells drugs and then his wife is now a drug addict. You know, that's how life goes, guys. You know, you hate a certain people, you're gonna end up with this, or you know, hate a certain culture, this, it's gonna end up coming to you guys. So never hate, you know, like that, because it can just come back around just as easy.
Every day I get to look in the eyes of a victim in my household of the effects of drugs. Every single day. And every single day I have to wonder, if me and my wife, if today will be the day that I have to tell my daughter that her mother became a part of the national statistic. History repeats itself, gentlemen. Even in the 1990s, crack cocaine had long made its way into my middle lower class neighborhood. And at that moment, even as a teenager, you could have never convinced me in that moment that there would be a far bigger problem on the horizon in the form of a pharmaceutical drug. And then I watched opioids and Oxycontin burst onto the scene.
Yeah, we don't really have that kind of issue in Ireland. Not that I know of, guys, but definitely the US, I've been hearing about that for years, like pain pills and medication. Like, people get addicted to Panadol in this country. Like, I remember, like, I was addicted to Panadol for like a few days or like a week, just taking them all the time for, you know, everything. And apparently it's not good for you at all, your liver, kidneys. So yeah, you can get addicted to any pain medication, guys, pretty easily. And especially if it's stronger, it's terrible.
I'm here to tell y'all that fentanyl is going to make the Sackler family look like saints. And I want to let y'all sit with that for a second. It is time for us to be proactive and not reactive. We were reactive with crack, we were reactive with opioids, and y'all are taking the first step at somebody in Senate finally being proactive. I truly believe in my heart that this bill will stop the supply and can help stop the supply of fentanyl. But in part of being proactive, gentlemen and women and ladies, I have to be frank and tell y'all that if we don't talk to the other side of Capitol Hill and stop the demand, we are going to spin our tires in the mud. Y'all are taking the first step, but I encourage you to take it outside of this room and you take it to your colleagues and your constituents and you give them the most that you can.
This dude can speak like nobody's business, guys. Amazing public speaker.
I know I've got a few seconds here, and Senator Brown said I may or may not go over. All I want to say is that I not only encourage y'all to do this, I encourage y'all to take it a step further. At every concert I perform, I witness the heartbreaking impact of fentanyl. I see fans grappling with this tragedy in the form of music that they seek solace in music and hope that their experiences won't befall others. They crave reassurance. These are the people I'm here to speak for, y'all. These people crave reassurance that their elected officials actually care more about human life than they do about ideology and partisanship. I stand here as a regular member of society. I am a stupid songwriter, y'all, but I have firsthand witnessed this in a way most people have not. I encourage y'all to not only pass this bill, but I encourage you to bring it up where it matters, at the kitchen table. Whew. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. D. Ford.
Damn, that's powerful, guys. I mean, when he gave his speech at the awards, I believe the speech at the awards was the AMS... Yeah, no, sorry, the 2023 CMA Awards for New Artist of the Year. I thought that was an amazing speech. That was unbelievable, guys. He wants them not only take it to a local level, but also to the governmental level and say they should ban it, you know, in the whole country, guys. I mean, there's really no need for fentanyl, guys. It's kind of like one of those drugs that really kills the people. So, and amazing amount of areas in America. Kensington was one of those documentaries that I watched where there was so much drug use and use of the fentanyl. So yeah, it's unbelievable, guys, to see. Hopefully everybody agrees. Hopefully they agree at the Senate as well. And yeah, hopefully they get to, getting to ban that stuff, guys, because it is all the way bad. Let me know what you guys all think. Much love. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.